Hello everyone, Marcus Stahl here, and I just wanted to do a quick little update on the situation that I mentioned earlier. And basically, for those of you guys that didn't hear, my CPU came off with my CPU cooler when I tried to replace it today. So yeah, basically the rundown is in the process. I managed to successfully remove it or defuse it from the heatsink, but unfortunately, it seems that the CPU might have incurred some damage in the process, and my PC currently will not boot. So right now, I'm stuck trying to figure out what the exact problem is to make certain that whether or not it's the CPU socket or the CPU, but basically, right now I'm without my big desktop PC, and I'm going to be operating off of my Surface Pro. It's pretty rough, and honestly, I'm really frustrated about this whole situation, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you see a drop in quality significantly, you guys can probably see it already from the last video and this one, but yeah, it's mainly because my equipment's just went down the drain right there. And yeah, if you guys, how should I put it? Yeah, basically, if you guys want to keep up with what I'm going to be doing in the near future for now, I'm going to be providing down below in the description of this video the link to my website of sorts. It's more of a blog, really. It's actually using blogspot.com for this. So the link will be down below. So if you guys want to keep up more or less with what I'm doing, just check that out. So yeah, it's going to be in a relatively incomplete state, guys, unfortunately, because it was still in the process of being built, and I wanted to finish that thing up before I uploaded things. But for now, I figured that it's better that you guys have some decent way to more or less keep up with what I'm going to be doing, since the videos themselves are going to be in a bit of a pickle right now. In terms of what you should expect to see there, I covered that more or less in the video, but most of the pages are kind of in an incomplete state, although you should be able to get some meaningful data out of the things such as VRTech, reality specs, and other such things, as well as the main posts for the most part, although they're all currently incomplete, and the CSS and other such things are still in need of editing and all that, but you should still be able to get something decent out of it, I'd say. Well then everyone, that's more or less all I wanted to cover in this video. I might be doing a video in the near future detailing a few things that I might want to interact with you guys more on. And in case you guys actually missed it in the last video as well as the last one before that, I think. Yeah, I've actually opened up a Skype just for talking with you guys. I'll be posting the times when I'm available on Twitter. But yeah, the Skype is, for anyone that wants to add me, is Marcustal VR. So if you're looking me up, just look up Marcus Dahl VR in Skype, and you should be able to find me more or less. So yeah, guys, that more or less covers everything I wanted to say in this video. Honestly, I really am just completely just crushed by this whole situation. I'm relatively new to PC building, so the fact that the CPU cooler has been the biggest issue since the beginning really goes to show what skimping tends to do, because I remember when I was building my PC, I just thought, okay, I'm just going to choose the best specs I can, and then it's like, I looked down the list on my PC part picker list, and I saw, okay, should I really get a different cooler for it? Because for the most part, I usually hear about people buying coolers for overclocking, and I had no intentions of doing that, so I figured I'm not going to be overclocking. I won't need something better than the stock heatsink. And yeah, that decision has basically been plaguing me since the very day I made it. So for anybody out there that might be making their own videos that's watching this one, do not skimp on anything when building your PC. It will be the thing that comes back to haunt you and murder you in your sleep. Well then everyone, that more or less covers everything I wanted to cover in this video. Yeah. This has been Marcus Dahl, guys. Lying out.